Hey girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, ProudMane. It's your girl Ava, your loyal girlfriend, and in today's video, I'm finally bringing to you my DIY herbal hair shampoo, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys. It has everything in there that's going to be super beneficial for your hair, so stay tuned if you want to know how to make it. So the first ingredient we have here is lavender, and lavender is really great because it has antimicrobial properties and it helps to calm and soothe scalp issues like itchiness, and it also further prevents bacteria and fungi from growing on your scalp. So we're going to be using this today. Our next ingredient is fenugreek, and fenugreek is really rich in iron and protein, which is so good for your scalp and your hair. It also treats scalp issues due to its antimicrobial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. Next, we have black seed, or kalanji seeds as they're also called, and this is king. This is really good for curbing hair fall, soothing scalp conditions, stimulating hair regrowth, conditioning and softening your hair, and preventing premature graying. This is also naturally antifungal, so really good for your scalp as well. We're also going to be using cloves today, and cloves is really good for promoting hair growth and reducing hair fall. It helps to solve the problem of hair thinning, and it also keeps the scalp fresh and reduces scalp infection. Next, we have curry leaves, and curry leaves is really rich in antioxidants that helps moisturize the scalp and getting rid of dead hair follicles. It's a great source of protein, amino acids, antioxidants, alkaloids, and beta-carotenes, all which help prevent hair loss and hair thinning. Our next ingredient is rosemary, and this is really good for increasing scalp circulation and promoting hair growth, making your hair thicker, and just overall speeding up the process of cell turnover and working as a natural remedy to thicken your hair. Next, I'll be using orange peel, and actually I was just using this just for the smell to combat all the other ingredients because they can have a really strong smell, but it's actually rich in vitamin C, and it helps with dandruff, and it helps to lessen hair fall. So this is a great ingredient all around. But if you don't want to use this, you can definitely use something else or just skip it entirely. It's not that big of a deal. Then I'm going to be using tea tree oil, and tea tree oil is really good for your scalp as well. And then I'll be using pure Castile soap. You can use any brand that you want, just make sure that it's pure. And there you have it. That's all the ingredients that I'll be using to make this shampoo. So first you want to get your container or a mason jar. This is the one that I'll be using, and then one by one you just want to add all your ingredients and add them to the jar. You don't have to put them in any particular order, just add them all in. And if you want, you can use fresh ingredients as well. A lot of the ingredients that I have here, they are dried. You can ground them if you have. I know a lot of people like to ask me, can I use the powder? I don't have the powder, or I don't have the powder. Can I use the fresh one? Yes, you can. You can use whatever you want. And then once you've added all your ingredients in your mason jar, you want to go ahead and put piping hot water on it, and then you're going to put the lid on and you're going to let that sit overnight. We're not going to do a double boiler method for this. We're not going to cook it on a stovetop. We're going to do the overnight steeped tea method, and we're just going to let it sit and do its thing, and we don't have to do anything. Just be careful when you're handling this mason jar. It does get pretty hot. I did burn myself a few times, but that's just like me. So yeah, you can see this is what it looks like in the sunlight. Some of the ingredients are floating to the top, but it's all good. It's going to infuse nicely overnight. So the following day, you want to extract all of that goodness. You want to extract that tea, and here you see me just straining it. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a wooden spoon to just press down on the ingredients to further extract all its juices, because I don't want to waste anything. So that's what I'm doing here, and there you have it. That's what it looks like. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/3 cup of pure Castile soap. I'm using the Dr. Bronner's, whatever it's called. I'm using that soap, and then I'm adding some in there, and then I'm just giving it a stir. You don't have to whisk this, blend this, nothing like that. Just add it in, give it a nice gentle stir, and that's it. So when you're done, you want to transfer it to a bottle that allows it to apply to your hair easily. So I'm using this squeeze bottle. I got this at the dollar store. And of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't make a huge mess, which I did. So transfer that to a bottle and add your essential oils. Again, I'm using tea tree, but you can use whatever you want: peppermint, rosemary, lemongrass, lavender, whatever you want. If you want to add fragrance to it, go right ahead. So now I'm ready to wash my hair, and this is the state of my hair right now. It's a bit matted. I didn't get a chance to detangle, so I'm just doing like a soft detangling while I'm in the shower. And I'm just pulling apart those knots, those big knots, and that's going to allow it just to be easier for me to detangle later on when I condition my hair. So here I am just saturating my hair with some water, and this is going to take a minute for my hair to be fully saturated. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply this DIY shampoo. So as you can see, I'm not like shaking it like aggressively or anything. You just need to, you know, tilt it a little bit and get it going. And then you can add this directly to your scalp. And don't feel afraid to like add it to the ends of your hair as well. This is not going to harm your hair. It is natural. And be sure to skip this whole thing if you have hard water, because the Castile soap and the hard water are not going to be compatible. So definitely do your research and make sure that, I know this is natural, but just make sure that you are being careful because we don't want to damage our hair. So as you can see, it lathered up really nicely. I didn't have any issues with that, and I love a good lather. And I'm doing a second shampoo, so I'm just, you know, rubbing my scalp, rubbing it down the lengths of my hair, and then rinse and repeat. So I've done this 2 times, and it felt so amazing, and the smell did not bother me at all. It was very faint, very subtle, but I could still smell like everything. I could smell the fenugreek, I could smell the cloves. It wasn't strong at all, wasn't overpowering, and when I rinsed it out my hair, I didn't smell it after that. So that's a really good sign. So after I'm done rinsing my hair, this is what it looks like. My scalp looks clean. It feels so nice. Like, my hair doesn't feel stripped of anything. I really love this combination because the fenugreek really softens your hair, and it just makes it feel not stripped. Because, you know, some of these shampoos, they can feel really harsh on the hair, and this didn't feel like that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out and how my scalp feels. It feels amazing. I also wanted to add apple cider vinegar, but I didn't have any, just to add that extra clarifying element. You can also add hibiscus to this. It's really conditioning for your hair, and it will soften your hair and make it more manageable. So yeah, give this a try if you want to go the natural route. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends, girl. Don't be stingy, and I will see you in another one. Bye!